Now, tell me, why do you think, in your estimation, why are these local mayors like Regina Romero in Tucson and the mayors in Nogales, places like that in Douglas, and all these, even in, up north, why do you think these mayors are just pushing back? What do you think it is?
This is the problem. Like when it comes to this situation, it's turned into a race issue, plain and simple.
Yeah,
And they realize
right.
that if they pull on the heartstrings of it being a race issue, it allows people to keep voting for them. They want to be looked at as the nice people. And they sit there and they say, look, I'm Hispanic, you're Hispanic, I care about you. These guys are the bad guys. They're the bad guys. And if you don't vote for me, the bad guys are going to get rid of all brown people. Like they really push that narrative. And
Right.
there, unfortunately, there's a lot of people that believe it. I was down in
They
South
do.
Tucson. I was playing in a softball team, and I was down there picking up uniforms, and I was talking to one of the owner, and this was back when Raul Grijalva was in office, right? And I asked him about it. I believe it was back when Raul Grijalva said to boycott Arizona.
Oh, I remember
So I
that.
asked him, remember? And I asked him, I said, hey man, Grijalva said boycott Arizona. How's that affecting you? And he said, man, this guy really has ruined our businesses. It's hard on us. We're having difficulty, making payroll and paying our bills because he said that. And it's very damaging. And I told him, well, elections are coming up, now's the time. And he looked at me and he says, yeah, but he's Hispanic, bro. We got to vote for him. And I just
Right.
sat there and I was in shock, bro, and I'm, like, thinking, here
Right.
you have an individual that not only is not doing anything for you, but he's actively destroying your livelihood, and you're gonna
Yeah,
vote
I
for
remember
him
that
because
time.
he's Hispanic, and I think that's
Right.
where the problem is. We can do these shows, and I love being on with you, and I love doing the shows. I love being on Fox, Newsmax, but you know what? I love being on groups like Telemundo, Univision, even CNN, because that's the only way we're gonna move the needle is we explain it to people. And maybe, you're not gonna change a lot of minds, but if you plant a seed on one, it makes a difference. And I think I see that because I grew up in Douglas, right? So a lot of the people there, they did not like Border Patrol. They looked at
Right.
him as the bad guys. And my dad showed me how to respect law enforcement, like, my entire life.
Right.
And
Mhm.
so I really loved the border patrol agents growing up. Obviously, the border patrol station in Douglas was so much smaller back then, but now it's evolved. They're bigger. I'm on my social media, and when I put down my heroes in green, I really truly mean that. Like, I really truly mean that because people need to understand law enforcement. Depending on where you are, sometimes you get respect, sometimes you don't. Border Patrol agents wake up every morning, especially now, right? They put their uniform on and they need to cover up or they need to wait till they get to the station. They try not to tell their neighbors that they're Border Patrol agents. I mean, these guys are putting their lives on the line, but they have to hide it. They have to
Right.
hide
It's
that they're
terrible,
Border
man.
Patrol agents. And people don't
The
understand that.